Hey, Sean Barker here with Coach's Corner. Today's training tip, we're going to cover the glute bridge exercise, body weight only, some progressions with body weight or a little bit of equipment if you have it, to really work those glutes and hamstrings, but also protect your lower back, okay? So the glute bridge starts on the floor in this case. We want to lie down on the floor. Some tips are, I recommend you go heels down and toes up. You go flat foot, you have a tendency to push through your quads here opposed to hamstrings and glutes, which we want to focus on, okay? Feet are hip width apart, toes are pointing up. Now you can choose to go hands down, because you really want to anchor down the upper arms and specifically the upper back. I'm also a big fan of going just elbows down, squeezing my fists, really trying to push those elbows to the floor. The alignment of your lower legs, you don't want to start out too far. Then you're going to emphasize a little bit more hamstring and not enough glute, okay? You want your legs around 90 degrees or so, and you want to push through your heels, squeezing your glutes, your backside tight. But the important tip is, the biggest mistake a lot of people make is they do this. Flare at the rib cage. That means you're extending and you're curving your lower back. And if you feel in your lower back, that's probably what you're doing, okay? We want to keep our abs tight. We want to really squeeze our backside together until we lock it at the hips without pushing past that point, okay? Plant the feet hip width apart, toes up, anchor the hands or just upper arms and elbows down. Squeeze your backside together, raise up until it's tight here, and pushing down through that upper body, okay? That's body weight only, and just make sure your knees don't collapse in, okay? You can progress it by going then to one leg with a knee bent variation. This knee is bent back with the leg. You push through, now you have to push off one leg. I'll show this side so you show the pushing leg through that heel and hamstring. Again, keeping the abs tight and the hips in alignment, okay? Then you could also go straight leg out, a little bit more longer leverage in terms of this glute bridge raised position, okay? You could also play with the leg bent back and even push against this here, really lights up that hip flex. So you're trying to push this way and you're mechanically pushing against your hand force, a little bit more instability, okay? Now beyond that, then you can elevate your feet on an elevated surface. Now you have more of a range of motion before you lock it out at the top. Again, make sure you're not too close or not too far. You're good around 90 degrees or so. Pushing down, whether it's two legs or one. Now you have to come up a little bit higher, contracting the glutes tight. Again, keeping this in alignment. No going loose here at the lower lumbar and back, okay? So that is some basic glute bridge progressions to really emphasize hitting those glutes and hamstrings on the backside so you can really get a great training effect with minimal and zero equipment in this case, okay? Sean Barker signing off from Coach's Corner. We'll see you next time.